Continuing our analysis of the new driver pairings in 2023, today's video will focus on the McLaren F1 team and their new driver lineup. After debuting their MCL60 to the world on Monday, it was the first chance we got to see the new McLaren duo of Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. After much wheeling and dealing in 2022, McLaren and Piastri have moved past their respective dramas and are now focused on what matters the most, the racing. But how will the young Aussie fare against one of F1's bright young stars? Well, this video will take a closer look at the partnership and also break down the numbers behind their careers so far. But before we go any further, just a reminder to check out the rest of our Teammate Tail the Tape videos for 2023, and be sure to leave this video a like once you're done watching. With Piastri teaming up with Norris this season, it means that McLaren will have the youngest combined driver lineup of 2023. Piastri will be one of 3 rookies on the grid this season, so the dynamic of this driver lineup will be very interesting. So let's now look at the numbers behind the Norris and Piastri tail of the tape, keeping in mind we will be using Piastri's F2 career stats. Lando Norris has started over 80 Grand Prix in F1 and has managed to score 6 podiums so far with McLaren. His best race finish of 2nd place came at McLaren's last race win in 2021. He has a 500 record against teammates, going 2-2 so far after battles with Sainz and Ricciardo. And his best championship finish came in 2021 after a career best season. His 21-year-old teammate has been one of the highest rated junior drivers in recent memory. In 23 F2 races, he finished on the podium 11 times while taking 6 victories. He has a 100% win rate against his teammates, and he was the 2021 Formula 2 champion. So now that you've seen the statistical comparison between Norris and Piastri, let's look at each driver individually. In his initial first few seasons at McLaren, Norris showed many signs of promise, but eventually fell short to his slightly more experienced teammate Carlos Sainz. But since taking over the role as McLaren's senior driver, Norris has established himself as the franchise driver for the Woking team. That is evident by his long-term deal he signed with McLaren until 2025, and the Brit was a sought-after free agent, getting interest from teams such as Red Bull. Norris has driven exceptionally well the past 3 seasons, as he scored his maiden pole position in Russia in 2021, along with a string of podium finishes. His average starting position versus his average finishing position is roughly the same at 8th place. Norris has a solid Q3 record, having reached 65 out of a possible 82 Q3s. He's also managed to score 5 fastest laps for good measure. Since entering F1 in 2019, Norris has taken a back seat to some of his younger colleagues who have been touted as future world champions. But since 2021, Norris's handy defeat of Daniel Ricciardo and subsequent good results have some thinking he could be a title challenger himself in the right car. He's one of the fastest drivers on the grid at the moment, and one with a ton of momentum. Now with a new teammate incoming, can he continue to shine at McLaren? Oscar Piastri's road to F1 has taken a few detours along the way. Besides the contract drama of 2022, many expected Piastri to be on the grid a year sooner than he was. A driver who became champion in all of his junior categories, Piastri is one of the best and highly rated drivers in recent years. In his 23 F2 starts, his average starting position was 5th versus his average finishing position of 4th. The Aussie also grabbed 5 poles in his F2 career, along with 6 fastest laps. It's no doubt that Piastri's talents and skills will be one to watch for in 2023, but the pressure will be on for the Australian. This would be normal for a highly rated junior driver, but this rings especially true for Piastri considering his circumstances. Whatever your opinion on how he and his management handled the Alpine situation, it's clear that Piastri has many detractors in and outside of the F1 grid. And those critics will be watching the first 6 to 8 races very closely to see whether Piastri can hang with Lando Norris. and it won't be easy for Piastri as he's taken a year away from racing and will only have 3 days worth of testing to get acclimated. A lot of focus will be on this driver pairing in 2023, and you also have to factor in where McLaren will be in the pecking order. It's been a long road for McLaren since they last tasted championship glory in 2008. They've had more downs than ups and have not been able to contend for a title in over 10 years. 2023 is likely to be another one of those seasons, as the team is expecting to fight for championships by 2024 when all of their new infrastructure is ready. They took a step back in 2022, finishing 5th in the Constructors after early season problems and an unbalanced driver lineup. With a fresh face in the car, McLaren is hoping they can stop this recent slide before it gets too out of hand. The plan to return to winning ways hasn't gone smoothly, as they lost team principal Andreas Seidel to Audi and now have a new man leading the team. 2023 will be a critical year for McLaren. If they slide back any further, it might get their star driver thinking on taking his talents elsewhere. The team is hoping the MCL 60 is a fast one, but also a car that is more suited to the drivers. Despite the MCL 22 being far from ideal to Norris's driving style, he still managed to score the lion's share of McLaren's 159 points last season. But will a rookie in Piastri be able to do the same and avoid the problems of his predecessor if the MCL 60 has the same problems? It will be an interesting year for McLaren in many departments, but their driver lineup of Norris versus Piastri will be one to watch. As the youngest pairing on the grid, it could be one of the fastest or most explosive teammate battles of 2023. So who do you think will win this teammate battle at McLaren, and what are your expectations for the Woking team in 2023? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and also hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed watching.